Welcome to this abandoned train station. This train station is between the German city of Aachen and the Belgian city of Liége. This place is called Montzen, and so is this train station. This train station it was built in, I think, 1915, and up until the 30s and 40s, services were running here on these platforms. People would board trains. It was in fact built by Russian prisoners. In 1938, this train station was given a title called, or a prize I should say, of the most beautiful train station of all the ones that were nominated back then. And in 1944 it unfortunately was destroyed. It was bombed by the Allies. After the war, this train station was rebuilt, never to its glory again as it used to be before the war, but it still served its purpose of allowing people to board trains and to get off trains and to have access to further cities that are further out by train. Now this station is abandoned, but right next to it out there we have some rails that are still active, but there's no longer a train serving this place here. Not this place and not this community right here. Right now trains are only going through. So this train station was a terminus. Trains would just simply come in here and go out the same way. So they would not just ride through. And this is what it looks like. This is what's left. We still have train stations like this today, but nowadays we kind of try to avoid to build train stations like this, because it actually can cause a lot of traffic when trains have to back out of the same train station they entered. So but that is how they used to do it in the old days. And here I found a little niche place, completely messed up, full of garbage. That's always very unfortunate when people trash places, even if these places are lost places. There's no reason to vandalize these places. Look at this. Look at all this trash right here. I always wonder why people put in so much work in bringing trash over here instead of just taking it to a landfill. It's beyond me. This right here was most likely the waiting hall where people used to wait for their trains. You know, hiding from the cold out here, because obviously here everything's open. You have quite a draft, but in there you could actually hide from the cold. Or maybe it was a smoking place. You know, train stations have or used to have smoking places. I don't know if they still do. I'm not a smoker. And here we have, oh, these were the toilets. The toilets. The bathroom's all torn out. Nothing's here anymore. So we've seen the restrooms. Here we have some more rooms. Wonder what that is. or what it was actually, because right now it's nothing, it's just broken rooms. I think this was probably just some room for the staff, that perhaps those that sold tickets. Yes, maybe this was a ticket counter, because there's a window right here. There's a window right there, so but there's actually a window in all of these places, so in all of these rooms, so I don't think all of them were ticket counters. What do we have here? Some more rooms with some bars, so there was something attached to here. I'm trying to think what these rooms could have been. Why would there be so much rooms in this train station? Now, the only thing I can come up with is that, except for the restroom, which was obvious, and maybe somewhere a ticket sales place, most of these things were stores. Just like nowadays in train stations, we have a bunch of stores, we have places where you can grab a bite to eat, and I think that wasn't any different back then. Let's see, what do we have here? Not sure what that was. And we have some niche like this. Well, definitely interesting. This is the train station of Montzen Gare. And look, even SpongeBob's here. Who would have thought? This looks interesting. I don't know what that is, but I have a feeling this might have had something to do with, it's some sort of machine, so maybe it's some old vending machine? I don't know. Alright, that was pretty much it already. It's just an abandoned train station, so there's really not much more to see than a couple of rail tracks and former stores. Okay, I need to get down here. So this was basically it. My battery is already dying. I did not charge them since the last time, but that's okay, because I'm pretty much done already. So see you next time.